If you were unfortunately involved in one of the FEMA disasters this year and you were unable to use your Medicare election period to make a plan change for your Medicare Advantage or your Part D, the government has given you a special exception, and I'm going to talk about it in this video. I am Sylvia Gordon with the Medicare Family. 3 generations of my family are here to help you with these important decisions with your Medicare health plans. And FEMA, Federal Emergency Management, has made a list here of all the affected states and counties that have a special election for people to use if they didn't use their election during a regular allotted time. So a lot of you are familiar now with the terminology we use in Medicare, such as AEP, the time between October and December 7th, where if you have a Med Advantage or a Part D, you can change your plan for the following calendar year. Well, if you reside in one of these counties, you might have been displaced and you didn't have your documents and you weren't able to make a change. The government realizes that. Therefore, anybody that lives in one of these impacted counties, so Florida, New York, Connecticut, California, Texas, it's on and on and on. If you live in one of those counties and you didn't make a change during AEP, you can still make a change. Now, the tricky thing here is, I had a client yesterday. My client lives in South Florida, and she's in her late 70s, where there is a special election because they have had a FEMA disaster. She makes the decisions for her sister, who's in a nursing home, up here in the north. So this special election doesn't just cover you that reside in one of these counties, it also covers whoever helps you make these decisions with Medicare if they lived there. So she can still use the special election here in Indiana, even though we have been very blessed and we haven't had any disasters in Indiana, because the person that helps her make these decisions wasn't able to do so because of this. And it doesn't mean your house burned down or you were displaced. It might mean just because just too much things were going on, you couldn't get to it because of the situation. If you do find yourself unfortunately impacted by this, you or your family members, a lot of times people that are watching this video, they're trying to help their neighbors or their grandparents or their parents. And they're like, Dad missed the deadline. He didn't do this. There might be a way for us to still help you get your dad into the plan that he does need to be in for the following year. Because a lot of plans, the doctor's no longer in the network. The plans have gone up. They no longer cover your drugs. So it's imperative we get you from that plan into the correct plan for next year. And sometimes we got to get creative with what's available to us. If you haven't subscribed, please consider hitting the subscribe button. We make these videos free every week. We're here to spread the gospel, explain this very complicated subject called Medicare health insurance.